Kia ora whānau. Welcome to Journey with Us. Our journey. So this is my old neighbour's house. I call her Neighbour. And this is her little foraging. She buys plants that are, from Woolworths and that are reduced to clay and about to die, and she revives them all and brings them back to life. So I'm going to be doing some garden clipping. She had a big vine right along here, passion fruit vine. But just check this out. Got her compost system going over there. We all had chickens, but the fox just got to them all. Then here's all our coops. We all had coops. She's got a few plants. So yes, I'm going to be I've got my bag over here, whānau. So yeah, just a little tip here. You can, because I'm taking them back on the other side of town. They had heaps of these inside, so I just cut them in. I'm going to put a little bit of water in. See, because it's jammed in there, they won't spill. I've just got them in a recycle bag. Oh, I forgot my tool. Yep, to get I've got a wooden, we'll see how that goes with that. So I'm just going to take you through the garden and take you to my old house. So they haven't got any tenants. So these are my pots here that my neighbour gave me originally. And these are my strawberries from my house over here, my old house. The strawberry plants. So yeah, eventually my pots are coming home. This was my lemon tree. It's been eaten. This is the dwarf lemon tree. So, 2 years lemons are going to be on it. So I was going to prune it all back. But now we're just going to try and help it stay alive. More strawberries. It was my lavender plant here that I brought from Bunnings. So I will be eventually taking these babies home. And check this out, bunny. Heaps of aloe vera here too, so I'm going to take some of this. She's got all sorts of plants. Let's check this out. Yeah, just an array of flowers, so. So this is where I used to live. And I planted all these over here. All these spider plants and these money plants. See, I also did all the composting. I had chickens. So I put all the chicken manure and all that in here. Because there was nothing in here, no soil. But see, now it's that healthy, the soil. Because I built up the soil with the chicken manure and stuff. That now look, it's flourishing. All it had in there was lilies. So I put the spiders in. My auntie and them must have taken all the flowers out of here, because look, I had lots of flowers in here. I think my auntie and them pulled them all up when I left, which I wanted it for the next person here actually. But yeah, I just want to take a few of these clippings right now. I'm going to leave these spiders grow, and I'm just going to take these babies and bring these home with me. Start these in my potted garden. It's already been featured on my channel. I'll do another video where I replant these. And then they'll grow into big plants, and I put them in hanging plants, so they're beautiful in hanging plants. These ones are a bit more established, will be able to handle outdoors. So the bigger ones I'll put outdoors straight away. Under these containers, I'll convert them into covers. But yeah, just chuck a little bit of water in here. Like that. And that's how they'll travel with me. Back to the other side, free, reused, repurposed, fizzy drink. into a water carrier, into a plant carrier for a forager. If you're a forager like me, this idea is perfect. I'll get some more later, but yeah, just to show you the idea. But yeah, I believe you always look at that soil whānau. When I first moved in here, there was nothing here. The soil was dry. It was like, yeah, it was dry. Yeah. And yeah, I just kept on checking in I did like all my compost, all the leaves. See, it's all broken down now. I lived here for about just over a year, whānau. And I built up the soil. See, look, eggshells still here that I used to put in here. But look at the soil, whānau, compared to what it was. Let's go down a bit. Look beautiful. Yeah, this is what I did. Because it was dry. This is like clay when I first moved here. So yeah, the chicken manure, all the leaves, because we had trees, all the possum poo, all that. Look, all the hay from the chicken coops. Yeah, but look, they're beautiful. I always believe if you look after the soil, look at that. Look after the soil, anything can grow. Check that out, whānau. Yeah. So I'd been working on the soil for the last year and a half before I moved into my new home. That where my channel started on that new journey. Well, this was the last journey, and it was just getting the soil ready for the next person. You know, well, look at that already. Like just that green, there was nothing here, whānau. It was just all that. But, you know, with the spider in here, you know, if they had left the flowers that I did have in here, though, this would have been beautiful. But they were all taken. Oh, I need that. So yeah, I had heaps of plants in here, but at least it's cool. They left some of the plants I had in here. Look at that. And I wanted succulents and easy maintenance plants under here, you know, because it's under a carport. So I needed plants to be able to, be able to handle not having as much water. And when they did get a waterfall and it does flood, you know, when the rain comes in, it just fills these up. But look at that. Like, it's just perfect. It'll all break down finally by the time the next person goes, but yeah. And see, they left a few of the succulents in here, which is cool, because when they do bloom, they will bloom. And, you know, they won't need any maintenance. That was the whole objective of I know when I left, you know, not everyone's into gardening. So, you don't want to put your time and effort into something that's not going to grow. So first, I looked after the soil and I put in easy maintenance plants, and yeah, they'll do the rest, really. Let nature do what it does best. Grow, baby. Given the chance. So I just filled this also up, look, with soil that had nothing in it. Yeah. So I just put in these easy maintenance succulents that'll grow. Made sure the soil was right. Yeah, let it do its thing. Let it do its thing. Look at that. Little blossom. You know, all easy maintenance in this one, you know, this one. And he said everywhere, it's got those pink shoots on it, sometimes peach. But yeah, that'll just grow too. Here's that little bit of pop of colour. Hopefully it spreads its seeds out, and then, yeah, it'll go like that, you know. It'll flow over eventually. Let nature do what it does. spread. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Even though they took out they left some enough for it to flourish, so that's cool. So see, funny what I was talking about, see my chickens, they were safe. They had high fences right around. And the fox, still. See, they were down there, and I did have a thing on them. But the fox still managed to somehow get in. And everything was so tall, absolutely, you couldn't even think they could get in. See, everything was locked, even that. So how could the fox get in? That's how smart they were. So yeah, found out my new house, I haven't got a fly screen. And look, they're going to check these out. You know, this is a council house. And they're going to check these out anyway. So these are fly screens. I'm going to take it home and use it for what I need it for. And then use it for the garden also. You know. So, yeah, funny coming back to my old house. When me and my children were. And then to come back and get some stuff from our old house. It's cool. See, I've got these fly screens at my own now, so this stuff will come in handy, especially if they're only chucking it out. It's only going to go into the landfill. And if I could take that on the train, I would too, but I can't. So I'm just going to... Check his eating, something. Ooh! Yep. I'm just going to take this out. Instead of going into the landfill, I'm just going to use it in my garden. You know, to me, I know who lived there with me, so they just replaced all these, brand new everything. They've got new carpet, aircon and everything, so all this is just going to get chucked out. So before it gets chucked out, like my family used to say, a man's trash is another man's treasure. So I came back on the other side because my daughter went to the school and she's having a graduation. I guess you know your end of year, which is pretty much on this side for most of the year. So welcome to her back for the final ceremony, I guess, for the year, which is pretty awesome. You know, they asked me, I said, yeah, that's so awesome. So yeah, we came. So while my daughter's at her graduation, I thought I'll come and check out our old house. As I bonded with my neighbour, because she also got into gardens, so yeah, that's what we had in common. So I'll take you around and show you the rest of the house. Wow, yeah, new. Look how beautiful that is. See, that was just covered the whole fence. We took it all down. All this here, that was just all vine too, and we just took it all back to about there. So now the grass and whatever can grow, but that there was our compost. So that's all of those leaves I used to use in my tumbler and that. But I gave the tumbler away, but yeah, I used all these leaves in the tumbler, all our food scraps. And I used to chuck it on those front gardens because I wanted to build that up before I left, you know. That was my mission, to do that front garden up, knowing that it lacked sun and everything and exposure to rain and that, so I had to make it, you know, easy maintenance. Yep, so this garden would be good for the next person because we had buried a couple chickens in here. Sad but true. I had this all thinged up, so it's unusual seeing it like that as a veggie patch. This was our old chicken coop. So yeah, and it had a lot of work. We had tarps over this. You know, see there's all the hay in there. But you know, that just works well for the soil, those micros. And with the chicken coop too. You know, that's so good, it's good for the soil. And we had a couple chickens buried around there. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just happy with that. That's so cool. But yeah, can't wait to go foraging. It'll be fun, eh? Super excited. This one there. Beautiful there. Yeah, look, some little clippings over here. See, I might take a piece of that. Ah, check this out too. Some of these, look at all these bulbs, aren't they? Oh yeah, look at this. Yeah. I want to get this one. Oh, hey, really? That's all I need. Is this? Is this back? Just check it here. Yeah, let's get digging, baby. See, so you don't disturb too much. With this fork, I'm just trying to really get. Oh, it's too late. Oh. Oh. Actually. I think that could work, but check it out, eh? Trial and error. But really, I still need to go just a little bit. Can't waste those now. Oh, there we go. Ooh. See. Ooh. See, and this is I came to my neighbour's son. This is our. And yes, my neighbour will come out. She's just doing what she has to do, you know, as we are as mums. And this is her son, who's friends with my son. You all know Kaita. This is Kaita's friend. Well, those two, they got along, you know, like they've known each other for a while. That will grow back. See, look how my neighbour, look, $2, guys. This is how she shops. She's savvy like this. So she got her jewels. Look, jewels. Bacopa Blue. Clearance $2 from $9.50. Like, see, the roots are still in there. This will grow back because the root system's still in there. So I just took some of it and I'm going to put them in those containers. Look at these, finally. You know, I get excited coming into this garden. Look at the different array of different species of plants that you can get in this garden. Well, I gotta put my bag down. See? So if you're curious about that plant, it likes full sun, good for hanging pots, cool. Good to know because I have a few. Ooh. See? So I just take pieces on there and they just grow. You know, we just take one of each. Don't gotta be greedy, let one stay. Like sit there, but I'll just take one. And this is where me and my neighbour, we bonded over gardens and sharing ideas, and she just taught me a new one now. So how I do the pot plant, she turns it, cuts it in half and puts it inside each other. So it was kind of like a pot plant for inside, like a protector, like how we do the other half in the dirt. Yeah, I'll show you. It was very smart. But yeah, she'll break them off and then she'll see, she just has a screen over it. Look at that finally. Look how beautiful this is. Like seriously. Oh, even this stuff. Look how perfect this stuff is. Just even this, look finally. See, these are succulents, so, you know, look, you know these are going to grow easily. These are easy maintenance plants, but look how beautiful it is in a pot. Like, beautiful. Look at those. That's like, I guess, a mature part of it. When it matures. They find a beautiful way. Yeah, see? Someone like me, this is a dream. You know, coming into another person that respects plants, I guess, the way I do. And here's my little goodie bag. Actually, I'm going to open my bag up because there's just too much. Look how perfect that soil is too, Bunny. Oh. Trying to give you a better view, but sorry, just got to get the bag open. Here's my pot plants. Oh, I left one of my pot plastics, so I'll go grab it. Just got too excited, wrapped up. Carl next door, can you go and see if my other pot like that's over there? It's, yeah, one like this.
Is this still recording?
Yeah, it'll have like a spider plant in it. Next door, in my old house. Yeah, so I just gotta put these in here finally. So these are the bulbs. The tubers, I guess. No, they can't put in there. I'm just gonna chuck it straight in there. That one will be alright. Oh. Let me just put these in here. I can't do this with one hand.
Didn't find anything.
Okay.
Why do you want to talk in it?
I know it's in me. Oh!